Sailing can be a bit daunting at first, but don't worry, you've come to the right place. Welcome to my sailing guide. So maybe you have 99 in every skill already except sailing, or you're completely new to the game and you want to learn. Don't worry, this will be working for absolutely everybody. It's really the best way. I've done it on multiple accounts already. And yeah, as you can see, to start sailing, this is where you start, in Port Sarim. I'll spend 30 seconds showing you how to do this quest real quick since there's no quest helper, but if you've already done it, skip forward a little bit in the video. To unlock sailing, you're going to have to do this quest first, so talk to Will or Anne. It's option 1 and then 1 to accept their shipwreck salvaging job. Then we're going to navigate the helm to take control of the ship, and navigate south through the Bay of Sarim until you reach the east of the Karamja Shipyard. Click the minimap or water to set your heading in that direction, and you can click to trim the sails when a gust of wind arises for a speed boost as well. Unset the sails when you arrive, and then deploy the salvaging hook, after which you will be pushed overboard. Now we need to go and talk to Squawking Steve at the Pandemonium pub, and then talk to Ribs just north to discuss the map. Talk to Squawking Steve again, option 2 and then option 2. Head east to the docks and talk to Junior Jim to get a raft in exchange for the salvaged old cup. He will take you to the shipyard, and if needed, take a hammer and saw from the crates just to the south if you don't have them already. Board the gangplank to your raft and build a cargo hold in the faculty spot. Disembark the gangplank and talk to Junior Jim again to return to Pandemonium and receive a captain's log. Board the gangplank to the northeast, navigate north through the Mudskipper Sound and the Bay of Sarim until you reach Port Sarim. Take cargo from the ledger table near the docks and board the gangplank again. Put the crate inside your cargo, and navigate back to the docks at the Pandemonium. Take the crate out of your cargo, disembark the gangplank and deposit the cargo on the table. Talk to Junior Jim to let him know you delivered the cargo, and then talk to Squawking Steve Beanie in the pub for an update on Will and Anne. Congratulations, sailing is unlocked. Okay, so that's level 1 to level 5 already complete. The quest gives you level 5. Let's move on to what we need to do next. Before we even start sailing, I want to tell you about some plugins that you should definitely install. So the first one is going to be object markers. There are a lot of training methods that need this later on, so you don't have to use so much brain power. So say I want to mark this table, I hold shift, right click, mark object. As you can see, you can mark it. When you're in the sea moving around very fast, having to pick up crates, this is really useful later on for some of the later training methods. Next we have Port Task plugin. It is actually a sailing plugin, and we're going to be using that to get from level 5 to 12 right now. So that's the next method, but I'll show you one more plugin first. The last one being the ground items plugin, and write small salvage, fishy salvage and barracuda salvage in the hidden items section. This will make it so we're doing a training method where we drop a lot of items, we don't misclick on them in the boat. So first things first, if you don't have it, make sure you get your captain's log out. This is so that you can right click and view tasks. So we're going to be using these tasks for level 5 to 12 sailing. And to start doing your level 5 tasks, you're going to go to this notice board, grab a level 1 task to whichever area is not where you're at. So right now, I'm at Pandemonium, which means I would take a task to Port Sarim. If I was in Port Sarim, I'd take a task to Pandemonium. So I'm going to open this notice board. This one says Port Sarim jewelry delivery. As you can see, location Pandemonium. So make sure the location is where you're at and the destination is where you're going to go. So accept that. At level 5, when you've just finished the quest, you're not going to be able to do 2 or more. You can only do 1 until level 7. So grab the cargo from here, and then we're going to bring it to our boat, just like in the quest. Deposit, right click, quick deposit it. Navigate the helm. And we're off. So as you can see, my port plugin is showing me where to go, so I don't have to think or get lost on the way there. Don't forget to trim your sails for the extra XP it gives you. And that scales with level as well. And we have arrived. Once you're here, you're just going to click stop navigating to stop your boat from moving. Open your thing, take out the crate, click disembark, and we're done. We're just going to put this onto table and you get XP for it, as you will see now. And there it is. I got 70 XP. So it might take you a few trips back and forth, and you do get paid as well. So I got 59 coins as payment for that one. You're going to go back and forth until you hit level 7 to do double notice boards. I'm going to assume that you've done a few trips and now you're level 7, and now we can get double tasks from the notice board. So open up the notice board just like before, and we are currently at Port Sarim. So we need to look for that we can take two to. So I can do a double trip to Pandemonium right now. So let's take this Pandemonium battle axe delivery, accept. And this one is also Pandemonium battle, oh sorry, it's a plate body delivery. So we have 2 trips to Pandemonium. And the lovely thing about this plugin is it shows you that I've got 2 here, right? And I'm going to take the first one, put it in the boat, and then you're going to have to run back and grab the second one in a sec. So I'll just put this in first. And you can see my plugin already has a green line for me ready to go. Quick deposit, go on the gangplank and go grab your second cargo. And this is why you have your captain's log, is because when you're doing multiple different locations, like maybe you're a higher level when you're doing Catherby, and you might have one to Pandemonium, you don't know which crate it is. And my internet has just disconnected, but put the second crate into the boat once I reconnect. Okay, I reconnected. So now we're going to go into the boat, put the second crate in, quick deposit it. And now you can see from level 7 to 12, we are going to be going and doing double trips. You can go to different locations once you unlock them at different levels, so I'll quickly show you that. At level 5 you unlock Land's End, level 10 you unlock Musa Point, 15 Port Piscarius, etc, etc. But we do not want to be doing these whenever we can, because they are really annoying to do. They're slow XP, and you just want to get away from it as fast as possible. So that's why we'll be moving on as soon as possible at level 12. So just do this from level 5 to 12, and then we'll move on. So once you arrive with the double shipment, you're just going to open your crate, take out one crate, put it onto the table, and you'll get XP for it, and then you're going to do it again with the second crate. So I got 70 XP there. So 142 XP for that double trip. It's really nice if you manage to get 2 trips to the same location. Let's put this second crate in. And yeah, that's what you'll be doing from level 5s to 12. 5s, why did I say it like it's plural? You're now level 12, it is time for another quest. So after you hit level 12, you might be in some weird place that you've delivered cargo to. So you can just teleport out, but your boat will be in a weird place. So what I would do is recover the boat, and you just pay like 2k to recover the boat. Then your boat will be back in Pandemonium where the quest start is. For the quest, you're going to need a hammer, a steel bar, a red berry pie, and your captain's log. When you finish the Prying Times quest, it'll give you 800 sailing XP, which will put you from level 12 to way past 15, which saves you so much time. It's very worth it, because doing those trips back and forth is just not worth it anymore. At level 15, we unlock a new training method, and I'll take you through that now. In terms of the quest, I'm not going to do a guide, so if you want to follow something, I'll write how to do the quest in the description of this video. Now that you're level 15, you're going to buy a new boat, a bigger one, a skiff. So make sure you buy that. It costs 15k, so not too expensive. And once you've bought this new skiff, you're going to go and customize it. What you're going to have to bring with you is 6 bronze bars, 4 planks, bronze nails, and a rope. And then you're going to go into the boat, build a facility hotspot, and build the bronze salvaging hook, which is our new training method. So at level 15 to 20, we're going to be doing some salvaging, just southeast of the Pandemonium, all the way over here at this little salvaging spot icon. As you can see, there's a small shipwreck here. And this is where I was telling you about the plugins earlier. So say these will not be marked when you first get here. Hold shift, right click, mark object. Another issue is say this despawns and you want to go to the next one over there or whatever like that. And you left click it, your boat won't move, it'll inspect it. So what I'm going to do is hold shift again, right click, swap left click to walk here. Now what happens is when I click here, my boat tries to go. I don't have to inspect it accidentally. So that's 2 changes I've already made. And the last thing would be, you can just click on that to stop navigating. And then when you want to start training, click deploy salvaging hook. And there you go, 10 XP caught already. Another 10 XP. So it's very nice. It's completely AFK and you just drop these when you get a full invent. Ah damn, sadly this salvage has ended. So what you can do is you can just stand here and wait for it to respawn, or you can just go to the next one. So this one I haven't marked, so I'm going to do the same thing. Mark object. I just walk over here. As soon as I get close, click stop navigating and click on your hook. And now I'm training again. Really AFK. I actually trained to 25 or something, like AFK watching movies. So if you want to AFK this, so whether you 2-tick or just AFK it to 20, you will be doing this method of training. And you definitely don't want to be doing the old method that we saw for levels 5 to 12 before the quest. So now to do 2-ticking. So to 2-tick, you need a tick log and a knife. You also need to menu swap these. So originally they'll be like left click use like this, but you want to drop them. So hold shift, right click, swap left click to drop. Now when I left click it, it'll drop. Another thing, you can see that these, I can click here and not pick it up. And that's because they're deprioritized with the thing I told you about the plugins at the very start of the video. So put small salvage in the ground items plugin in hidden items, and then deprioritize hidden items ticked. So there is actually one more plugin that we can use to help here, and it's called the tick manipulation helper. So I'm just going to get in position to start our training method. That's close enough. Nice. So tick manipulation helper, what it does is when I click the knife on the log, a number will appear above my head. And the way that we use this, we're going to click on the knife, then the log, and then the bronze salvaging hook. Once you've done that and the number disappears above your head and you see the animation of the salvaging hook start, you're going to click back onto the tile next to the salvaging hook and just do it again. So it's knife on log, click on this, then you're going to step back, and then you're going to do it again, but a lot faster than that. So I'll show you a real example now. So I got one right there. None that time. And normally I get one every like 4 or 5 or 2 or 3, just depends on the luck, you know. I just got a double drop right there, beautiful. And this is how you 2-tick it. Easy as that. It'll take a little bit of time to get used to it, but it's double the XP rate of the AFK method. And once you start getting really sweaty, you can drop as you go. At level 20, you now unlock the Cathaby location port task, and it's actually really good XP. It's a long journey, but you get decent XP for it, so it's definitely worth doing. So 20 to 22, Cathaby port tasks. Sometimes there won't be like 2 Cathaby port tasks, so sometimes you'll take one along the way to somewhere else, which is fine as well. Just to get as much XP as you can, always be doing 2 tasks at a time. Once you've hit level 22, you need to do the current affairs quest. I will once again write the full guide in the comments and in the description. But yeah, 1.4k sailing XP reward, which will push you from 22 to 24 instantly. And we have a bunch of boat upgrades at level 24, so we will do those right now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to upgrade is the oak mast linen sails, which you need 40 iron nails, 5 linen cloth, and 10 oak logs. Then we're going to upgrade to an oak hull, which gives us a new boat speed and boat HP goes up. What you're going to need for that is 10 of the oak hull parts, 300 iron nails, and 20 swamp tar. Now that your boat is much faster, it's actually more efficient to do the Cathaby task, the port task, and we're going to do that from level 24 to 27. And you'll be glad to hear that at 27, you no longer need to do port tasks for a very long time. So knock that out, and then I'll see you for the next levels. Now that you're 27 sailing, you can finally unlock the AFK king of sailing, that is the steel salvaging hook. Alright, so this is what you'll need. You need 4 teak planks, 16 steel nails, 6 steel bars of rope, and 3 lead bars. If you don't have lead bars or you can't buy them on the G, they're only like 6k each at the moment. You can just pick them up here, like from these rocks, and then just superheat them or go to a furnace. And yeah, that's how you get your lead bars. Alright, let's go and put this on the boat. Okay, go onto the boat, and then let's modify, replace it. And there it is, the steel salvaging hook, and we'll be using this all the way up because it's the most AFK and best XP method for me right now. Okay, so now that we're 27 or 26, you can already do this. This salvaging spot is where we were. We're going all the way through here to here. Just while you're going through this spot here to get there, it is kind of dangerous, so be careful. But yeah, this is the new salvaging spot at level 26 is unlocked, so get up there. Alright, we've made it. Watch out for the sharks, but there's a few of these here. You can just AFK on one like last time, and then deploy our steel fishing hook. And instead of getting like 9 or 10 XP per, should be a lot better here. Let's have a look. Yeah, double the XP that you were getting before, so a huge XP increase. As you can see, it looks like I'm getting 11k per hour right now, and the spot hasn't even disappeared yet. As long as you get a decent amount of doubles, we should stay up there. I'll keep going for a bit longer just to double check. Don't be putting false information out there, you know? Anyway, it's looking like it's over 10k XP an hour, which is insanely good at this level. Compared to doing the trekking and that's like 5 or 6k an hour, so this is so much better. And there it is, 29 sailing already. Let's get to 30, the next milestone. The real best thing about this salvaging method is, as you can see, I'm still gaining XP. Like, say, I don't have to be sweating the whole time. If I want to go and get some water, get some food, or maybe you don't even want to do the sweaty method, you can completely AFK this, right? And just watch a movie, and you'll get to level 30, get to level 40, get to level 50. It'll take a lot longer than doing the knife log method, but you can AFK this salvaging, which is very good. Because it's an AFK early game method. All you have to do is drop these once you get a full inv. But once you're here, they deplete pretty slowly since there's not many people here, I think. And there it is, 30 sailing, which means we have unlocked the Barracuda Trials, our next training method. You can stay here, like if you still want to AFK, you can do this all the way into the 40s, but it'll take a while if you AFK. It's only 5k now. Trials is way higher XP than this, and this was already a big jump in XP rates, so let's go there and do it. Alright, so now that you're 30, or I'm 30, we can get some upgrades to our boat. So buy this, 32 nails, 3 lead bars, 8 teak planks, 6 iron bars, 10 iron keel parts, and 3 oak planks. Collect this, and we're going to go upgrade the boat. Alright, we've got our 10 pieces. Let's upgrade the iron keel. There it is. And now let's go unnote all of this. Okay, we're going to upgrade to the iron helm for the gentle rapids resistance, because currently we have none. So let's build that. Very nice, the helm's been swapped. Okay, and then we're going to upgrade our cargo hold as well. So press modify on it, replace it, and then we're going to go with teak cargo hold. There it is. All of our supplies used. We're actually 1 level off getting a 0.5 boat speed increase. So now we go to 31 at the Barracuda Trials, but I'll show you how to do Barracuda Trials first. Let's go do that. So if you don't know where Barracuda Trials is, it's just south of Pandemonium. Right here is the start. And you're going into this big area. So let's get into it. Okay, so to begin, you just talk to the Rum-Ralph. He shows you the trial and how to do it as well if you're not sure, but I will explain it anyways. So I say, I'd like to accept this. And then you can choose Swordfish rank, Unranked if you just want to do for fun, Shark, and Marlin. You got to beat the, like if I want to do Shark, I need to beat Swordfish. And then once I beat Swordfish, I have to beat Shark to do Marlin. But of course, we won't be able to do these till a much higher level anyways. We won't have the speed in our boat yet. Alright, so let's get started. So to start, right click Rum-Ralph, press start trial. We're going to click Swordfish. You're going to spam click instantly onto this first whirlpool here for speed. They give you speed, and you're going to dodge these lightning clouds. Lightning clouds hit you for damage, so you don't want to obviously run into those. As you can see, I have oak repair kits as well, so that will help if I do take any damage. But it's pretty easy to see which clouds will do damage. Not all of them do it to you. They flash before they do. And as you can see, I'm also going on an angle, and we're picking up these crates as we go. If you see your sails like glowing, you should of course click it right now. There we go. I get another bonus move speed right there. Once you get to this part, I move down to grab this speed boost here. And then I pick this up, like that, and then I go back this way, and I grab that one. Then you're going to come past here, and I cut across the top side as well. Click this boat to collect the rum. Once you've done that, you go this way, grab this one, and we're definitely on good time. This cloud's about to spark, so make sure you dodge that. And we're already at 9 crates. There's the 10th, and we've pretty much finished this trial. There should be lots of time to spare. There's 10, 11, 12th crate here. Someone just took some damage. He just ran through another cloud. Going through clouds, it loses you speed as well. And there's the final crate. See, I've got 20 seconds left before the time is finished. And then right here, I'm just going to deliver the rum. And I did it in 1 minute 29. And I got 1.3k XP drop, bro. That's insane for a stormy key. And essentially, you just do this to level 31. I'm 32 now. But yeah, I was supposed to upgrade my boat at 31. So let's go and upgrade the boat. Because we're using a 1.5 speed. We can get a 2 speed now. Alright, so for a faster boat, so we can do more Barracuda trials, we need 5 lead bars, 10 teak hull parts, 20 swamp tar, and 300 steel nails. And of course, 31 sailing from 1 or 2 runs that we already did. Let's go and upgrade. Okay, let's upgrade this hull. There it is, teak hull, 2.0 boat speed. Currently, we're using 1.5. Let's do that. Build. I'm also actually going to cash this stormy key in. It's not essential for your XP gains, but you do get a cool outfit, so I'll show you how to do that. Okay, to use the stormy key, you're going to use the cave at the north of Pandemonium. And it's just straight down here. I actually haven't seen this outfit yet, so I'm interested to see what it looks like. And there's the chest. Use the key on the chest. What do we get? Storm Cruiser's outfit. Nice. I wonder if it gives anything other than cosmetics, but let's get back to the trials. If you ever get any of these paints, you can use it to upgrade the cosmetics of your ship. So I've got the shark trim. I'm just going to put it on my boat and that's what it looks like now. Alright, so on to the next tier, the shark tier. So for the shark tier, you have to do 2 laps of rum delivery. And of course, the trial doesn't start until you click. So as you can see before we actually begin, I've marked all of the crates and made them outline green because there's 25 you need to find. They're kind of hard to see. You don't know how to do that? Hold shift, right click, and then you can mark the object. So say I'll unmark this one, holding shift, mark object. I change the color to green, and then I change the style to click box. So that it shows you how close you can be to hitting it to collect it. All right, let's get started. So first things first, straight onto a whirlpool, of course. And there's actually 2 laps this time. So you don't want to go on the, see this one here? You want to dodge the first crates around the inside of the island. We're going around the outside and collecting all of these outer boxes first. Because there's 2 laps. So on the second lap, we're going to go on the inside. So this is the first lap. We're going around the outside, collecting all the outside ones. Going over the whirlpools as well. And just doing our angles, if we can, to hit the speed boost as well. And then let's grab that, looking good. So once again, ignoring all of these inner ones. Once you hit this one here, you should be able to go on the inside of the boat. Collect your rum as you go past. I just clipped it, but it'll be fine. We'll still make time. This crate here, we're going to ignore. And we're going to go for this one here. Get our speed boost real quick. And we should be able to speed all the way to here. And we're going to ignore this once again and go for this outer crate because we'll get that one on the way back around. But now we cut hard to the left. Grab these 3 crates here. Once again doing little movements. Collect. We won't collect that one there because we're going to get it on the way back. And let's deliver the rum. And now we got to do a second lap. And now we go on the inside. So we're only 1 minute 30 in and we've already done 1 lap, which is perfect. And we really have the bare minimum requirements right now. We're only 33. We don't have all the big upgrades to give you a lot of speed or anything like that. So this is doable with the base setup. And there we have that. And now we're going to cut hard in, grab that speed boost and go back. Be careful not to misclick this chart because I clicked it earlier and it ruined one of my runs. I'm going to actually go hard right, click that, and then pull back through. So I just clicked the second rum. Nice, and click the sail, give me speed. And we just collected it like that. I actually missed this speed here, but we should still be fine. We just need 1 more crate. And it's right there. So we cut hard left. Oh, That's not good. I'll still make it, but I lost all my speed by clipping that rock right there. Anyways, we're still fine. We got 11 seconds left. Got our speed back. And home. 46, 47, come on. 48, 49. And we made it. I lost my voice. We got the barrel stand, 34 sailing as well. And I can now dock my boat at Witch Haven as well. Awesome. But yeah, that's how you unlock the shark one. So now, as you can see, we've unlocked Marlin, which is a 3-lap one, and it's 36 crates, and I get 3k XP drop if I complete it. So let's move on to Marlin. I will also cash this barrel stand in a sec. So now in just 2 levels, we can upgrade to the teak mast and canvas sails, which will give us more speed again. Course 38, we've got a steel helm. So as we go, we're just going to keep upgrading. But let's see if we can complete the Marlin with our basic setup without any upgrades. Alright, let's get started. So first things first, make sure you've marked all of the new crates. So you can just do your first lap and not beat the time. Mark all the crates on the outside. The new crates are all on the very, very outside of the trial. Yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, let's do the Marlin run. So first things first, grab your speed boost as fast as possible. And what we're going to be going for is going for the far outer ring to collect all of these outer ones first. Reason you do that is because this first part here is where most people make the most mistakes. You can get clipped on these rocks. So you go through the middle of it and then go hard left. Like that. And we're going to grab this crate as well. Beautiful. Grab that one. And we just missed that speed boost there, but we got a sail increase right there. Nice. Go through here. There's actually a decent amount of room for error. Like, I don't have the best boat, right? I've literally got the basics to even do the trials. And we're doing fine. I've marked all of the crates as well. That's good. And we're just going to stick to the outside. This will be the first time we go around the back of the boat as well. You don't need to in the other 2 trials, but make sure you collect your rum as you go past. And you're going to stick to these 2 whirlpools on the outside because there is a crate over here. And then you're going to grab it, go hard right, then go around the left here like this. Nice. I'm going to keep going up. So as you can see, there's a crate over here that we want to grab on this far right side. And we go left like that. Just clip in that speed boost as well. Trim the sails now. We've almost done the first lap, so doing very well. Okay, and that is the outer ring completed. Deliver the rum. Now we go hard inside. So the start of the second and third lap are the same. You go hard inward here for the start, for the shortest route, and then we're going to cut across. So the third lap will go down there. This is the second lap. We're going to go to the middle now. Trim the sails again, and let's grab all of these middle crates. Might be able to cut right across here. Yeah, I can. And we're going to have to go across like this for this one. And we just go back around like this. Select that. Go hard left. Okay, and we're going to ignore this one on the left because we'll be able to grab that on the final lap. So we'll just go on the right here, trim the sails again. Never forget to trim. And we'll leave that one as well for the final lap. So as you can see, I'm just going for all of the middle ones. And I think that's pretty much all. I'm going to grab this and this. And we go hard left through this crack here. And now we're already onto the final lap. We've got 1.5 minutes to do it as well. So I press deliver. And now we go for the final lap. Trim the sails. Hit the inside again. Only 6 crates to grab. I'm trying to stay as close to the island as possible to minimize the distance traveled. And remember, you still have to grab the final rum, which is a lot of time is lost. So you go to do that now. Make sure you click and go. Trim the sails as well. Grab this. Okay, 2 crates left. 1 crate left. And there it is. On the very, very inside, which is the one that we left earlier. And we're going to go for the speed boost. We go back and look how much time we have left. Basic boat, 20 seconds to spare, and that is the final temper tantrum completed. Boom. Done. 38 sailing instantly off that from the fat XP drop we get. And we can get some new upgrades. We also got Ralph's fabric roll. Yeah, that's all 3. That's how you do it. And you can literally do this now. You just start trial again. You just keep doing the Marlin. But I'm now past 36, so I need to upgrade this for a faster boat. So let's go upgrade this, which is what you guys will do as well. Alright, so if you want to upgrade the boat speed, you're just going to need 10 teak logs, 5 bolts of canvas, and 40 steel nails. And if you want the cosmetic to add to your boat as a sail, you need the Ralph's fabric from the final one that we just completed, 4 oak logs, and a rope. But let's get back to Pandemonium. Then we're going to recover the boat and then upgrade it. Give me boat back. 4k now. Damn, it's getting more expensive as you get higher level. Customize the boat. Yes, please. And let's upgrade this thing. Nice. So first thing, sails. Here it is, level 36. Now we have a 0.5 acceleration, speed boost duration 24. Build. Very, very nice. What's it look like? Oh yeah, we got a big sail. Nice. All right. And now we can modify the cosmetics if you want. You don't have to do this, of course. Storm Chaser's flag. Build. Oh, is that it? It's just this little flag out the back of the boat. Okay. Actually, you know what? Our boat's looking mighty fine, don't you think? I think everybody should do at least 1 run of each of the trials because it gives you a lot of bonus XP, and from level 30 you should be well past 35 from doing 1 of those. And at level 35 we unlock AFK shipwrecks again, Barracuda. It's a new one, it's 30 plus XP per one, which is very good. You can 2-tick it for double the XP of AFK, but if you want to just AFK it, it's over 10k an hour. It's very, very good for something that's completely AFK. And when I only have 30k total XP in the skill, 10k an hour is pretty decent. If you're watching some movies, you get levels here pretty decently fast, and it's definitely the best option next to actually playing the skill. We should hit a level here in a second, but I did want to test the hourly rate of 2-ticking it. So we're getting 10k, 11k right now. That's 39 sailing just from AFKing. Let's see what we get by actually doing the 2-tick method. But we'd started off with the level. And there it is, 40 sailing. Beautiful. I've been doing it for a bit. Like, look, the double catches, putting it when you're actually catching, it's like 25k an hour or so. 27, 22k. We're not really sure because the shipwrecks can move around, right? So if you get a few that break in a row, like, yeah, look, it says I'm getting 30k an hour right now. But if the ship moves, you know, it'll be less. Okay, so now it's moved, right? Let's move the ship to this new wreck, and my XP rate is going to go down, of course. I got to go through the shipwreck as well. There we go. Alright, so I've been doing this for a while, and it seems to be, it's definitely over 20k. Like, sometimes it goes up to 25, 26, depending on if you get a bunch of double catches. Luck is involved, right? So as you can see, 2-ticking is over 20k XP an hour. A little bit of RNG involved depending on how fast the shipwrecks break and you have to move between them. But yeah, not bad. A pretty good training method. But for 10k AFK, I mean, I don't know if you want to sweat so much just for that double the XP. Depends on who you are, I guess. So as we know, there's a big argument between 2-ticking the shipwrecks or doing the Marlin runs for XP. And the Marlin runs is far superior if you do the math. So if you do 36 of these crates, they give 15 XP each one. So you get 540 bonus XP. You'll probably trim your sails twice. So add another 60 because it's 30 XP per trim at around level 40. And then that's 600 XP plus the 1250 bonus you get from completing. Puts you at 1850 per run. Even if you do a 4-minute 30 average, which is 13.33 runs per hour. So let's multiply this by 13.33. And we get 24.666k XP per hour. even if you're averaging 4-minute 30 runs. Let's say you're getting 22, 23k from 2 ticking. I don't think it's worth the effort. You should just do these Marlin runs. Much more chill, less effort to click, I think. So let's do some more runs and I'm going to get some more levels. And we'll move on to the next training method. And before anybody asks, doing the shark and swordfish runs are not worth the XP per hour. Shark is about 21k per hour, swordfish is just way low, not even worth doing. And we just tested it out. This is my second run in a row. And 4 minutes 30, it's fine. As you can see, 42 sailing. And yeah, average 25k per hour, very nice. So once we've hit level 40, make sure you talk to Jobless Jim and we're going to hire him. Why don't you join my crew? Nice. He heads off to search for your boat. Alright, here I am with Jobless Jim. So as you can see, I can set him to do the sail, so it'll trim the sails if I'm traveling around, but I can't use it in the trials. So currently I'm going to send him away, but if you're doing anything else with sailing, having a crew member is really good. This is the crew interface, so right now I've got him, but I don't need him for this, so I'm going to clear crew slot. And now he's gone, and now I can start my trial. I'm hoping in the future they add more training methods, because right now, once you hit level 30, you're going to come here, and you're going to be doing the temper tantrum trials from level 30 all the way to 55, and then we'll move on to the jubbly jive trials from 55 to 72, and then we'll move on to the final trial, which is at level 72, the Gwyneth Glide, which requires regicide, and that trial is going to be pretty much all the way to 99. Of course, if you're not playing, you would just be AFKing shipwrecks, and I don't recommend trying to 2-tick to 99 because that would, yeah, you probably lose all your brain cells doing that. So that's the goal. I hope you enjoyed this. It is just the end of day 1, and I hope this guide helped you out, and if it did, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And let me know if there's something else you want to see. If you have any questions, drop them down below and I'll try and answer them as fast as possible. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys for another video.